And Jordan Ham is with us now. Knows all, tells all, the recruiting roundup every week. This week brought to you by Venezia's Pizzeria. Venezia's, man, their stuff is so good. We have not talked in a couple of weeks. What is new?
A whole lot is new. A lot of offers coming in, but let's lead things off here with a big commitment here. Parker Brailsford over at Saguaro commits to Washington. And it's that just continues the pipeline from Scottsdale to Seattle. We know Byron Murphy played there, now in the NFL, was a dominant defensive back and not a lot of time at Washington. Jacoby Covington up there now. Now they get somebody from the offensive side of the ball in Brailsford, and I think he tracks to be an interior lineman right now. He's playing quite a bit of guard. Coach Mons has told me that at the next level, he could see him shift over to center, but he has been one of those guys that has been along that offensive line. Really, when it was a senior heavy group in 2019, he was the young guy that was in that starting lineup making plays, and now he's the senior leader. So they're continuing to really find some good spots here for the senior class with Saguaro. Multiple guys in the Pac-12 now, and plenty of guys still making their decisions.
Let's stay there with Saguaro and shift over to quarterbacks, because this young man that you're going to talk about has been actually following us here on the recruiting roundup since he was in 5th grade. So we got to give Ridge a little bit of love.
Absolutely. Ridge Duchicol, the quarterback over at Saguaro, picks up an offer from Houston. And as you said, he has been keeping track of the recruiting scene for quite a few years now. Great to see him get a big-time offer. And this is a quarterback group this year, I feel like, where there are quite a few guys on this list that whether it be because teams haven't seen them in person, whether it's because they haven't been able to travel out to as many camps this year. I have a feeling this summer there are going to be quite a few quarterbacks adding big offers, and you're starting to see that snowball effect start with a couple of these guys, and Ridge is definitely one of them, and he adds the Cougars this week.
Okay, Kurt Warner's son was injured last year to start the season out at Brophy. EJ has been out there on the circuit a little bit. June 1st comes up next week. It's going to be a big time for him. Where's EJ Warner at?
Yeah, EJ picked up another big offer from Colorado State this week. We're starting to see, as I said, the snowball start a little bit with him. But as you said, really, I think it was Q1 of the shortened 2020 season. He went down with a season-ending injury. I know there was a lot of excitement around what he could do now that he was going to be the featured starter there in the Brophy offense. And he has the weapons around him definitely to make some plays. But I saw him at the Under Armour Combine a couple of weeks ago. He was able to air it out. And this is a guy, highly intellectual, knows the intricacies of an offense and can certainly make some plays, pinpoint accuracy as well. So good to see the Rams come in, start that a little bit with him, and we'll see where he goes the rest of the summer.
New Mexico came in last year and took a quarterback from the Valley. They're after another one now, right?
Yeah, Brayton Silbore, another one that when you look at this list of guys, you look at their offer sheets, you feel like there should be more. I feel like with Brayton Silbore, he is certainly one of those guys. Trayson Bourget, another one. Ridge and EJ certainly fit that mold as well. But Brayton coming into Chaparral the past couple of years, his first 2 years at the varsity level, freshman and sophomore year, he was backing up Jack Miller. Jack Miller got injured a couple of times. He stepped in, didn't blink against that 2019 Saguaro defense, arguably one of the best defenses to ever come through Arizona. He didn't blink. He put up a really good numbers. And then once he was the featured starter as a junior, just led his team to a 6A state title, was able to really air it out, had multiple targets that he could throw to. So you see the productivity on the field. You see the size that he has, the grades that he has. And you look at the offer sheet, and it's a little thin right now, but New Mexico, very smart to come in. They have a lot of coaches very familiar with Arizona that are going to go get those guys that might be under recruited and give them a shot to play and play well. But I think Brayton is definitely another one that fits that mold of we might be hearing his name quite a bit here over this summer.
Yeah, Bear Belichick up at Boulder Creek is over at New Mexico as well. They came in and landed this last year. Before I get you out of here, a lot of Pac-12 news and notes, right?
Yeah, a lot of Pac-12 and a lot of guys in different classes. We'll start with Michael Masounos. We're really seeing him pick up. He got Tennessee a few weeks ago, now adds Utah. And if you think of that Kyle Whittingham offense, they love to utilize the tight ends, whether it's blocking, whether it's pass catching. I think Masounos is already an elite level blocker, really good pass catcher as well. He's been working hard this offseason. I was able to catch up with him a few weeks ago. He's working really hard on his speed, body transformation, that sort of thing. Another great tight end, Jackson Bowers, class of 2023 over at Mesa Mountain View, adds Oregon State. We've seen them come in the state time and time again the past couple of classes, and I think they're trying to get another great one in Jackson Bowers. Derek English, the wide receiver over at Saguaro, picks up an offer from Oregon, and he's going to be a fun one to watch the next couple of years. Lance Holtzclaw, maybe one of the best overall athletes in the entire state. He's a defensive end, outside linebacker, can also play some tight end H-back type. I've seen him in sevens quite a bit, and he is an athletic freak. He already has plenty of attention, going to have a busy summer checking out multiple campuses, but adds a big one from Washington. Wyatt Milkovich, the linebacker over at Basha. I saw him during the Chandler showcase, the Chandler Unified showcase, and it looks like he's continuing to add size and was able to catch up with him. Cal's one that's definitely intriguing to him. And then Jaden Matthews and Mardell Rowe. Matthews, the running back over at Saguaro. Rowe, a young player in the Brophy Broncos program, an exciting one that I know Jason Jewell is excited about. Both of them pick up offers from Arizona. And then wrapping it up, Basha defensive back Miles Lockhart gets an offer from Colorado. This is a 2024 standout. And you're seeing a lot of these young guys on the Basha team pick up offers. Colorado has now completed, the offer spree over at Basha. So they're certainly targeting that school and a lot of schools across the state.
That is Jordan Ham running it down. There's a lot going on and a lot more in June once college coaches are going to be allowed on campus. That's this week's Recruiting Roundup.